You ain't outside.
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Peep them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up. Whoa! Yo, what it do, world? Welcome to a whole nother new episode of You Ain't Outside Podcast, hosted by your boy, you know. Back at it like I never left some, you know what I mean? Beautiful day, great blessings as always, just to be able to wake up and just look at the stars and the skies and, you know, yeah, you know that part. So, yeah, like I always do with my healthy topics and whatnot, I want to start off with this question. Are you big on astronomy? I'm big on astronomy. You know, I believe how everything fits into place. That's how our skies is. So everything is formed in certain ways for us, you know. So, yeah, I believe in it big time, you know. You know, everything is there for a reason, you know. So it's the length of things and how things all come together is just like a ingredient. Like when you cooking something, you just need just the right amount of things to make it come into life. It makes it taste good, feel good. You know, it's just like the way we dress. You know, you don't want to do too much. You don't want to do too less. You know, so I believe astronomy is a big, huge thing. You know, it's the stars, the moons. You know, all that. You know, and you know, God is above that. So He created all this for us, you know, so I'm just thankful and grateful to be able to be in it, you know. So yeah, man, with that being said, yeah, so that's big, you know, like oxygen and stuff like this, you know, and different chemicals. We need all these things, and all these things comes from the upper, you know. So I love astronomy, and I know astronomy loves me, and I hope it, I hope it loves you too, you know. So let's treat it well, you know, just so we can have more of it. Other than that, that's my healthy topic of the podcast. Yeah, man, new music, man. So first and foremost, I want to get right into it, man. Shouts out to Clipse. So, like, speaking of, like I said, like, you know, the astronomy and like solar eclipse, all that is a part of the astronomy, you know, of our life, you know. So I want to say shouts out to the Clipse. You know, they got that new album, Let God Sort Them Out. You know, if y'all know the Clipse do what they do, you know. So, you know, Virginia's finest, you know what I mean? And they got Pharrell back with them. You know, so this is an epic, monumental album. So please go check it out, cherish it. You know, it's not. So we have a lot of artists nowadays, you know, but it's only certain artists that brings you that flavor that you need. You know, so go check them out. Other than that, Larry June and Cardo Got Wings dropped Until Night Comes. Juice WRLD dropped the 5-year anniversary edition of Legends Never Die. Rob 49 got the deluxe to Let Me Fly. Fat Mac got the deluxe to #1 trap pick. Young and Ace dropped I Am What They Don't See. FCG Heem dropped Miss Tania Baby. Toby dropped Elements Volume 2. Burna Boy dropped No Signs of Weakness. Justin Bieber got an album out, you know, so make sure y'all go check out the Big Beefster. Yep, other than that, I have a few singles I want to get to y'all. Chains and Whips, Clipse, Kendrick Lamar. Enough said. So Far Ahead, Clipse, Pharrell. You know, Drake got that joint, What Did I Miss? ASAP Rocky, Pray for the Game, featuring K-Si. Larry June and Cardo Wings, 50s in the City. Juice WRLD and Triple X, The Way. Babyface Ray, Netflix and Chill. Chef G got Real Drill Freestyle. Yeah, you know, so that's about it. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all go check out those joints. You know what I mean? Great artists. You know, I love them. I appreciate them. You know, I'm a musician as well. So, you know, appreciate the love and the talent that people doing it, you know, because they putting all their time into it, you know, so love them for that. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, so I got this is the sports part of the podcast. I got my MLB standings, you know, so like I always do, I start off with number 5. So starting at number 5, I have the Houston Astros. Coming in at 4, I have Chicago Cubs. Coming in at 3, I have the Toronto Blue Jays. Coming in at 2, I have the Los Angeles Dodgers. And coming in at 1, Detroit Tigers. So yeah, that's my top 5 of the MLB, the power rankings, and yeah, so we like halfway in it. So I believe All-Star game is like right around the corner for them, you know. So make sure y'all go check that out. Other than that, I have my WNBA power rankings as well, WNBA standings. Yep. So coming in at number 5, I have the New York Liberty. Coming in at 4, I have the Seattle Storm. Coming in at 3, I have the New York Liberty. Coming in at 2, Phoenix Mercury. And reigning at number 1 again, I have the Minnesota Lynx. So that's my top 5 power rankings for the women. You know, they've been balling, doing their thing. I believe they round All-Star break too. You know, so it's beautiful. You know what I mean? You got a lot of other things going on right now, so I'm gonna start doing my rankings to, you know, got the big 3. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on some golfing that's going on, some tennis. You know, it's a lot of great sports still going on, even though it's summertime. No football, no basketball, well, NFL and NBA, but we have the other sports as well that's keeping us busy. But other than that, that's my sports part of the podcast. Yeah, man, so this is my Off the Dome segment of the podcast where I speak my mind and whatnot, you know. So since I was just talking about you know, like the astronomy and outer space and, you know, the skies and things of that nature, you know, I say all that to say this, man, the sky is the limit. You know, the sky's the limit. You can do it. So when you look at the sky, you see even more stuff when you go up there, you know. So the sky's the limit. You can go as further as you want to go. Take it as far as you can. Keep doing what you want to do, you know what I mean? And just believe it's new heights. Once you reach a certain plateau, remember that you can go to another level. Other than that, thank you for tuning in to You Ain't Outside podcast hosted by your boy. Like I always say, man, if you ain't outside, where you at?
Don't get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Peep them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later. Now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit. Now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam. Them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up. Whoa.